Before I take on the league, I want to showcase my team's stats, moves, and etc. To begin, we have Guillaume the Needle King with the bold nature and great stats. For the moves, we have Thrash, Earthquake, Poison Jab, and Brick Break. Next, we have Zuko the Arcanon with the gentle nature and amazing stats. For the moves, we have Flare Blitz, Outrage, Play Rough, and Crunch. Next, we have Weapon X the Sand Slash with a naughty nature and amazing stats. For the moves, we have Swords Dance, Earthquake, X Scissor, and Brick Break. Next, we have Tomioka the Blastoise with a hasty nature with amazing stats. For the moves, we have Surf, Ice Beam, Dark Pulse, and Flash Cannon. Next, we have Makio the Raichu with a modest nature with amazing stats. For the moves, we have Thunderbolt, Fake Out, Quick Attack, and Thunder Wave. And finally, we have Bakugo the Flareon with a jolly nature with amazing stats. For the moves, we have Flare Blitz, Superpower, Dig, and Headbutt.
It's showtime!
Greetings all, this is the moment you all have been waiting for. My dream team versus the Elite Four. I haven't talked much this series, so I'll share my thoughts now. To begin, why did I choose to do a DTQ and why Let's Go of all games? So I chose to do a DTQ because it seems fun to use your favorite Pokemon of that generation and do a complete playthrough. It adds a different perspective to your experience, where you could possibly beat a game in maybe a day. You actually slow down and enjoy the moment of hunting and building your team. I've seen a lot of content creators do their own DTQ, and I always admired it. Now, I'm not a full odds hunter, but I'll shiny hunt with decent odds. And in Let's Go, the odds aren't too bad. They're pretty close to SOS hunting, which is my favorite method of hunting. So I chose Let's Go as the game because though it came out over 5 years ago, I never played it. Don't get it twisted though, I am a champion in 9 regions, so it was great to relive the Gen 1 story with my favorite Pokemon. Next, let's discuss my targets. Needle King Shiny is probably top 3 of the generation in my opinion, plus he hits like a truck with Stab Earthquake. My Needle King was the first of my targets and carried me during the early game. I love Gold Shiny, so there was no way I wouldn't have Arcanon on my team. Arcanon was considered a legendary in the show, and many fans love Arcanon. Also, he had solid stats and picked up the load as soon as he joined my team. Sandslash has a solid design, and he carried some weight when Needle King began to become too high level. Stab Dig defeated a lot of trainers. As for the Shiny, I love how the red gives off a Super Saiyan God look. Top 5 Shiny of the generation. Now, my starter from back in the day, Squirtle, had to make a comeback for the DTQ. When I was young, I once got a shiny Charmander in Fire Red, but I didn't understand the significance of shinies, so I reset. From that moment, I always wanted to get a shiny Squirtle in Kanto. Plus, years later, Mega Evolution became a gimmick, and I can now evolve my starter. Blastoise put in work the latter part of the quest. I caught him late in the journey, but he was a perfect fit once he joined. Now, me and Raichu go back to when I was a toddler. Raichu used to be my all-time favorite Pokemon. Back when Ash battled Lieutenant Surge, I was on the edge of my seat wanting him to evolve it, but we know how that went. Raichu didn't get any PT during the gym battles, but she plays a huge part during the Elite Four. And finally, the SOB who gave me the most trouble while hunting, Flareon. Me and Flareon have history in other Pokemon games for being a difficult target, and this one was no different. I originally planned to name it Rengoku or Todoroki, but Bakugo is the perfect name for it. Flareon packs a punch with a 130 attack stat. The downside to this is the poor move pool, but I make it work regardless. By now you've seen the nicknames of the Pokemon and may be confused still. I'll explain. Guillaume is the stone Hashira in the anime Demon Slayer. What's a Hashira? A Hashira is one of the strongest Demon Slayers in the anime. There's 9 total. So stone is part of the earth and Needle King is a ground type. Zuko was a firebender from the TV show Avatar: The Last Airbender. His father is the Fire Lord, and he has a sister named Azula. Every Pokemon game I name my Arcanons based on the gender, Zuko or Azula. Weapon X is the nickname of Wolverine from X-Men. He's a mutant that can generate claws from his knuckles. He has a daughter named X-23. So similar to Arcanon, I named him based on gender, Weapon X or X-23. Tomioka, like Guillaume, is a Hashira. Tomioka Giyu is the Water Hashira and Demon Slayer. Water Hashira, Water type. Makia was one of the wives of the sound Hashira Tengen Uzui. Her design is the mirror of future Thunder Hashira Zenitsu. So because Pikachu was female, she was named Makia. But if he was a male, he would have been named Kaigaku, Zenitsu's demon brother. Bakugo is from the anime My Hero Academia. Bakugo is one of the main protagonists in the show, and his quirk is explosions. So I said earlier I thought of naming it Rengoku or Todoroki. Rengoku was the flame Hashira, and Todoroki is the last name of a family in My Hero. Most of the Todorokis have fire quirks, some have ice quirks, and some have both. But because Eevee wanted to be stubborn, like Bakugo, that's how he got his name. I wrote a script for this final video. I talked about the purpose, the team, the nicknames. I can't think of anything else to talk about. This is almost a 30-minute video. So grab a bite to eat. You can play this while you shiny hunt. I don't know. But I will say before I adjourn, I recommend you do your own DTQ. It doesn't have to be Let's Go, but you should definitely do it. It's a different experience doing a Dream Team quest than just playing through the game. So thank you for tuning in to the series. Thanks for your support on the channel. Leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Good luck on your hunts. No matter how hard it gets, don't give up. Catch you all in the next one. Peace.